Welcome to UNAM Chicago's CAFÉ EXPRESSO, a space for bilateral conversations with people from all walks of life. Tune in to Spanish Public Radio and follow us on social media. And now your host, Alberto Foncerrada.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Café Expresso. My name is Alberto Foncerrada, and I am your host. Café Expresso is a program of UNAM Chicago in alliance with Spanish Public Radio. Today, I'm very happy to have a guest. She's a friend that I met when I came back from Canada, and Ana Casanueva. Welcome to the program. How are you?
Hi, Alberto. Good. Thanks for hosting me. It's great to be here.
Absolutely. Well, Ana Casanueva, she's got a background. She's a corporate lawyer. She's tons of experience. But I invited her to the program because she's been president of the Chicago chapter of the U.S.-Mexico Business Association for a little over a year. Is that right, Ana?
That's right. Yes.
Great. And I know that you replaced Roberto Ramirez, who's actually the founder and the president of Spanish Public Radio, and who did an outstanding job as president. Ana, why don't you tell us and walk us a little bit through what is the U.S.-Mexico Business Association, or the Asociación de Empresarios Mexicanos?
Yes. So the U.S.-Mexico Business Association, and I'm going to refer to it as AEM because that's faster. So the AEM was established in 1996 by a group of Mexican entrepreneurs who wanted to put together a team of people to pair and connect businesses in the US and businesses in Mexico to network and help each other. So that's really how this started.
Okay. And what is exactly that the AEM do? I mean, what is its main mandate or task? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, so the AEM's mission is to create business opportunities to promote progress and innovation. So they want to make strong relationships and ties between Mexico and the US through different types of programs, and to guide the binational business people and young entrepreneurs to become global leaders and to grow that way. So basically, it's a matter of connecting, doing networking, and helping businesses on each side to grow.
I know that the AEM has a national presence, and it's spread all over the U.S. And I know that they do have worked a lot with consulates. For example, I know that in Dallas, the Consul General has worked a lot with the Dallas chapter, and there's different connections there between not just the U.S. Government, but also the Mexican government. So where does the AEM has chapters?
Yes, so you're right. We have a lot of good relationships with different consulates, depending on where the chapters are. And we have many chapters in the US and in Mexico. So we have chapters in Austin, Chicago, Dallas, in Guanajuato, Houston, LA, McAllen, Mexico City, Miami, Monterrey, New York, San Francisco, San Antonio, the Woodlands, and Washington, D.C. And each chapter works with their local community. So, for example, those type of relationships that you were mentioning with the consulate would be at the chapter level. And in Chicago, we have a great relationship with the consulate, and we work together to promote events and to build relationships. So also the chapters, they work in their community and they promote the objective of the AEM. But at the same time, the presidents of each of the chapters are part of a board, that it's a board at the binational level, and we all discuss there what the chapters are doing to give other chapters ideas and to exchange successful stories.
Okay. Well, that's great. That's actually fantastic that you're doing that work. And tell me a little bit about what kind of events. I know that you've invited me, I got to put my hat also because I'm part of the AEM on the sides. I haven't been that involved since I joined UNAM, but I know that you've done wonderful events. But tell our audience what kind of events do you do, and yeah, a little bit of an insight on that.
Yes. So, for example, at the Chicago chapter, we have done different type of events. When the new ambassador of the U.S. in Chicago came to join the consulate, we hosted her and we introduced her to a group of people, and we did this at the office of one of our members who is an architect. So he has a great office and he was able to show us his work. So it was a very nice event. Then we have also done networking events. Before COVID hit, we did some networking events in person. We had a dinner at Suco, that it's a restaurant where the chef is a great Mexican chef, Carlos Gaitan. And then we also had, like, once COVID hit, we had so many events that were remote. And we recently had another event in person that was just a networking with some beers at a Mexican brewery here in Chicago, and it was really nice. And the newest event that is going to happen at the binational level is that we're gonna fly into DC, and we're going to meet there with different groups. We're gonna meet with, we're going to advocate for specific private sectors, and we're gonna meet with the chambers, with Congress, with other agencies. So the idea is to strengthen the relationship between Mexico and the US at the private sector. So every chapter does different events depending on what they want, but we are all connected, and some events happen at the binational levels, and then all of the chapters promote them.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Give me a second. For the people who just logged in, I'm having a conversation with Ana Casanueva. She's the president of the U.S.-Mexico Business Association, Chicago chapter, the AEM. Well, I commend you, Ana, for that work that you're doing, giving the chapter a lot more recognition, a lot more vision abroad, nationally. I wish I could join the trip to Washington. I'd love to do that. I don't know if I can, but yeah, that's wonderful, and I'm glad you're doing that. And you know, I was wondering, and I've gotten a lot of questions about this. How does this membership work? How do people know about this, the benefits of belonging to the chapter, for example?
Yes, so we have membership levels depending on whether you want to join as an individual or as a business. And you can join specific chapters if that's going to be useful for you depending on where you are. So if you're in Chicago or in the Midwest, you could join the Chicago chapter. But also, if you're somewhere else, you can join a different chapter. And then you have access to all of the events that are at a binational level. And then you have special rates for the events that cost more. And you are going to be able to access a network, a lot of different people that might help your business. We can introduce you whomever you want to know that can help you grow your business. And also for people who want to do soft landing and who want to transfer the business from Mexico to the US or from the US to Mexico, we can help with that. Because we have the right connections to settle a business, and we can introduce you to different firms, accountants, lawyers, people who can help you establish your business. So also, you should look for us online. We have a web page, and there we have more information about the membership. But you can also contact me.
Wonderful. Well, we're gonna put the address here in our program, and also your contact, so people can direct contact you. And yeah, this is great. I'm glad you're doing this work, bringing people together, U.S.-Mexico, building on trade, building on experience, because I know that the Chicago chapter is very rich on experience, where there's architects, renowned architects, people of like super top level executives, and a lot of,
Consultants.
I'm sorry?
Also consultants. We have.
Consultants, lawyers, everything. So it's kind of like a very comprehensive package that you have there. And we need to spread the word to our communities here. So I'm glad, and I'm glad that in my capacity at UNAM, we hopefully we can do more stuff together. We can do cultural events together, and there's a lot of things, because the name of the game is basically putting the Mexico on top, and just engage in more fruitful communication with our US partners and build on that, isn't it?
Exactly.
Ana, well, I thank you so much for the time you devoted to me, and I'm glad you accepted my invitation, and I will be seeing you, if not on the track field out there, I will probably see you in another meeting soon. So
Yes.
is there anything you want to add?
No, just feel free to contact me even if you have questions about a membership or the type of events that we organize. Many of them are not only for members. So please reach out. I'm happy to help.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Ana. Thank you so much. And everybody, my name is Alberto Foncerrada. I am your host at CAFÉ EXPRESSO, a program of UNAM Chicago in alliance with Spanish Public Radio. Until next time.